It is time to re-record this because I was doing this early as fuck. So this is like take 5. So I just want to talk about getting to GoD6. Okay? I can't believe I did it. I was actually playing like earlier this morning as I'm recording. Okay, I was supposed to fall asleep before I went to work, but then I was like, man, I can't sleep. Let's play some Tekken. My thoughts were, if I play Tekken, I'll probably be mentally exhausted to the point where I, maybe I'll go to sleep afterwards. But it turns out that shit was too fun, and I ended up playing for a long ass time, and only slept for like 2 hours. Anyways, that's my story. That's how I got to GoD6. Anyways, let's talk about something about getting to GoD6, okay? I will say right now that GoD5 to GoD6 has got to be one of the toughest things that has ever happened. Ever, dude. And I can't even imagine playing to fucking GoD7 or even GoD8. It seems terrible, man. So why would I say this, okay? I've said this before. It's diminishing returns, man. It is just fucking terrible. And it's even worse when you're on Wi-Fi, okay? Because on Wi-Fi you have to fight anyone, any rank. Like, because all these Wi-Fi players get no matches, we're doing any rank. I'm literally fighting Wi-Fi like Tekken God Supremes, and their prowess is like under like 250. It's like 250, dude. Like, it's so bad out here. No one's fighting each other. Wi-Fi players are accepting other Wi-Fi players. It's fucking hilarious. The other thing that I find really interesting too is that all the Wi-Fi players are online in the morning, like 12 in the morning to like 4 a.m. and it's good connections. Like, it's stable. I wouldn't say that the rollback and delay frames are constantly super good, but it fluctuates, but it's usually stable all the time, you know. That's what I find to be so interesting. Wi-Fi players like band together, they accept any Wi-Fi players, and they play with each other. It's pretty nice. Now, let's go back to talking about diminishing returns. Okay. There is currently a bug that's going on with Wi-Fi players that's causing these diminishing returns as well. Okay, but before we talk about the bug, obviously everyone knows that if you are fighting at like God, pretty much it starts at like GoD3, but to be fair, I didn't really experience much loss until I got to GoD5 and I saw how hard it was, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to brag or anything, that's just what happened, okay, in my experience. But it's just like, when you lose these battles, it's bound to happen to lose battles at time to time, right? It just does not make any fucking sense to lose like 3k against someone that's one rank below you, man. It makes no fucking sense. Like, you're telling me I'm fighting a GoD4 and this dude is using, he's already GoD6. He's using a pocket character that's GoD4, and I'm losing so much, like, rank points. Like, this guy knows how to fight my character already. He's using a pocket character. I'm fucking losing 3k in this set. It's fucking absurd, man. It makes no fucking sense to me. But whatever. I got a GoD6. I ain't fucking complaining. The only thing that I think is really bad is that when you lose the battles to, like, people who know how to, pretty much play against your character, which, there's a lot of people who are using like pocket characters at like pretty much GoD4 and above, okay? Because once you hit GoD6, dude, they're so rare to come by, man. Like, even when I was GoD5, you just do not find people your rank at all. You only find people like GoD3, GoD4, rarely GoD6, and GoD5. It's so few and far in between. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like a shiny Pokemon or some shit, That shit does not happen. Maybe in Asia it's more bound to happen, but it's just not common in like fucking NA, dude. I just don't know when they're on. Anyways, like, when you're fighting all these like, pocket characters, pocket users, it's so tough, dude, because they know how to fight your character. It's just, and you're losing more points, man. And what's so fucking weird about being GoD5 and fighting people like GoD4 or GoD3, I guess when you fight GoD4 you only get 1,000, which is like, it's okay. But when you're fighting GoD3 even, you're losing so much points. Even like GoD2, it's not that bad. Like, usually GoD2 they're okay. They're not that hard to fight, you know what I mean? But like God 3s and God 4s, man, that's just like, what the fuck? Everyone's using pocket shit like fucking Pocket Ram, Pocket Lydia. It's like, it's fucking crazy, dude. That's all I'm saying. It's tough. I will say getting to God 5 to God 6 is pretty fucking tough, man. The only thing that I think would really work when you're playing Lars is you just have to not give a damn. You have to play like a Mishima, dude. That's all I have to say. Play like a Mishima, you'll be fucking okay. Like, I just couldn't imagine. I got to God 5 so easy, and then I was stuck on God 6 for like a week. What happened was I actually like forgot about the game. Like there's just like a busy weekend, and then I forget like that this game fucking exists. And then I just forget about it for like a week, and I return. I'm like, oh okay, I got back up. But it was so tough compared to getting to God 5, dude. Like I could not believe how fucked up all the shit was, dude. At like God 4 to God 6, everyone knows how to fight your character.
Hit confirm.
It's so fucking bad, dude. I haven't even ran into a God 7 because I think it's just like no one wants to fight because it's like diminishing returns, and I don't blame them. You know what I mean? It's just terrible out here. Anyways, let's go back and talk about, Wi-Fi. There's a Wi-Fi bug. I'm pretty sure this is a Wi-Fi bug that's going on. Okay? If you are a Wi-Fi player and you end up winning, and your opponent decides to rematch with a different stage, your game will crash as a Wi-Fi player for some reason. And I don't know what the deal is, but that's what happened to me. And it sent me back all the way to fucking 2/3 of God 4. And I was like fucking stuck there for a while, just trying to get back to God 5, dude. So there's just something that happens that when you're so imagine if you're using Wi-Fi, right? And you win, and then like I said, your opponent just decides to rematch with a new stage, right? It could be Wi-Fi on Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi against Ethernet, it does not matter. If you are the winner side with Wi-Fi and they rematch with a new stage, there is a chance that the game will just crash and you get an online penalty for it. And when you get this online penalty, you are losing like so much points, dude. Like a third of your rank XP. It doesn't matter. It will go through like your demotion too. It's probably, It was just so fucking wild. Like this shit happened to me like 2 or 3 times. I don't remember. And it sent me back to God 4 when I got to 2/3 of God 5, dude. It was so fucking crazy. I think the devs should look into it, I noticed that this was starting to happen because it happened to me, right? But then when I was fighting a Wi-Fi player and I decided to rematch with a new stage, it says that I lost connection with them, and I was like, that's kind of weird, So I found another Wi-Fi player and I lost, and I rematched with a new stage, and I noticed it happened again, so I was like, oh. Because I've seen this instance like 4 or 5 times now, it must be that it's a Wi-Fi issue, dude. I just don't know what it is. But after you lose connection with this bug, you have to like actually exit the game. You cannot like connect to the servers anymore. You have to actually alt F4, close your game, and replay the whole thing. It's really odd. But this is like a serious bug, dude. Imagine you're God 6 and some shit like this happens, man. Right? You're like halfway God 6. This shit happens. You're sent back to God 5, dude. It's terrible, man. What the fuck, bro? I can't believe it. The other thing that I thought was really interesting when I'm getting to God 6, right? There is just so much inconsistencies in the game. Like there's so much side switching, so much camera switching, and it's just.
I didn't think he'd do the other.
Why is this happening? Only at these ranks, dude. I think that this is starting to show that even at the high ranks, I just don't see it when I was climbing to God 5. I just did not see this. But only when I was in God 5 was when I'm starting to see so much inconsistencies. I wouldn't say that it's inconsistency, quote unquote, but it's more so an unexplored area of the game.
What the fuck? Robbery! What the fuck is this?
I said this in my previous videos, where if the room was divided like a 100 by 100 into 4 quadrants, a lot of the players are still in like the top right quadrant, and no one is exploring like the other 3, only a few players. And I think that's what's causing all these inconsistencies, like it's very minuscule things, but it's also because how shitty the system is, where sometimes when you like, you know, you get a heat engager off and you run to them at the wall and they're like right next to the wall. The axis does not really realign, okay? It's just bound to happen, but this is just, you should not see this as like a bug. It's part of the game, you know what I mean? It's the gameplay. It's literally the featured gameplay. So I really do feel like when there's like side switches, camera switches, it's starting to become a part where you have to explore this shit now, you know what I mean? It's kind of settled in, I guess for me, Tekken 8 as itself, like, you know, from an artist to another artist standpoint, this is the art that they're giving to you, and it's up to you if you want to understand it or not, and you have to accept it for what it is, you know. That's what I'm sort of seeing Tekken 8 as right now. You have to accept it for what it is, and all these like inconsistencies is just part of the game now, you know. It's kind of like when Xiao Yu can do an unblockable on Jack, you know. It's kind of like that. Back in Tekken 7, King and Armor King get Burning Knuckle guaranteed on Lars. Like that, it's like that. And dude, speaking of inconsistencies, even Lil Majin just found a new tag where you can do a heat smash and it's unblockable on King. Like if you do down for 2-1 and you do a certain axis combo and you do like a heat burst in there, if your opponent stands up, you get a guaranteed heat burst, you know? Like, isn't that fucking crazy? A guaranteed heat burst, and it's an unblockable. And even if your opponent stays on the floor, they still get hit because King's heat smash for some reason is grounded. Like, that's crazy, you know? I really do feel like Season 3, it's starting to become a point where the game is starting to become much more like crystallized, is what I would say. It's like in Tekken 3 where things are starting to become much more defined to a certain point, right? Like, oh, you're starting to understand like this is guaranteed tech with all the characters. Oh yeah, you can do this, you can do that, and it's starting to show in my eyes. Like I'm starting to see where all these hidden techs within characters are coming out, and it's kind of pretty, you know.
Oh,
it's very pretty. I don't know how else to say it other than if you play Tekken 7. I don't know. It's really bad to say that because a lot of people who are playing this game are like new. I have to raise the volume, so I'm sorry if it gets loud. Let me hold on. I raised my recording volume, so it gets a bit loud. I'm sorry. But there's a point where the game starts to like really become, you know, you accept it for what it is, and it becomes really pretty, really beautiful, because it's like, oh, this is what, I'm not sure if it's what the devs intended, but it's just part of the gameplay, you know what I mean? And it becomes something really beautiful where it's like, oh, this character is very unique in itself, where they could, you know, it's not funny, characters are unique, but like, you know, characters have these certain tech that they can only do, which is what makes them really cool, you know. Like they're starting to really show like a certain flair with each character, even though this game is like super mix-up heavy. But you know what I mean? It's starting to become really interesting in my eyes. Anyways, enough about that, okay? Let's talk about some, you know, some other shit about this game, okay? I do feel like getting to GoD6, right? I did say you fight so much pocket characters, and you know, there is just so much DLC characters at high ranks. Because Ninja Killer just got, you know, fucking got A with Falcon, everyone thinks they can play Falcon now, and it's so fucking funny. Because, you know, a lot of people, they don't know how to fucking really play him. They don't know how to do like giga damage, you know. Dude, Falcon's damage is fucking insane, and not a lot of, everyone's not really doing the hard combos, you know. But that's what I mean, right? Like all these pocket characters, some of them are still very strong and they can be brain dead as hell, but you don't really see that special, that like, you know, that specialty, what is it called? When specialized, you know, like they're not very specialized with the player, you know what I mean? It's really like annoying to a certain degree, but it's free points, right? It's free points, I'm not gonna lie, it's free points, but it's really like, man, a lot of bandwagoners, you know what I mean? It's like you see people LARPing and shit. Like when people talk about World Cup but no one gave a fuck about soccer in the first place, it's sort of like that. And that shit was whack anyways. Fuck the World Cup. But yeah, like I'm finding so much Falcon Man, and I could just easily tell that these motherfuckers do not even like know how to play this character like super well, you know? It's like they just do. I mean, I guess as a, you know, if you're playing Falcon, of course you have to do unsafe shit. But it's like there's not that pressure that Falconman really has when people play him. They just kind of play him like, okay, I'm just gonna poke here, poke there, and I'm just gonna sit there and do something unsafe. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck just stays in neutral and then does like 4 forward, 1+2? Like, that shit's weird, dude. Like, stop doing that. That shit's weird, you know? Anyways, all the DLC characters, man, there are so much Lydias that are like fucking God 5,
Lars?
God 6, and these motherfuckers are literally like just autopiloting, and it's so hard to play against them. Like, I can't believe that this shit is still in the game, you know? Homing high, normal hit, heat engager, guaranteed. Unfucking believable, dude. Okay, now one thing I will say is that other DLC characters, right? Miyaruzo is too tough to fight, man. Like, I guess it's because I don't have the DLC. But this motherfucker is too safe, dude. Anna is too strong still. Armor King, especially, is too strong in this game, dude. Way too fucking strong, man. His pose, I think he's definitely like an S tier character. I'm gonna make a tier list. Other DLC characters, the last DLC character I want to talk about is Kunimitsu, okay? I'm surprised that I have such a high win rate against Kunimitsu. It's 88%, dude. 88% win rate against Kunimitsu. And I've talked about this before, where I do think that no one is really utilizing her super well yet. But even then, when you're fighting Kunimitsu, I think the only thing that she really struggles with is having
no reason for all this.
She just does not have that sort of like aggressiveness that a Steve or a King would have, or even like a Jin, right? Like, he just does not have anything good. A good move that would really be like, oh my god, I have to respect her. Oh my god, you know. She's only like -2, but her backdashing and side stepping.
Okay, man.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, she's still good, but I guess I just haven't seen it with my own 2 eyes, where she's like, oh my god, she's like fucking dangerous. I can't win against her type shit, you know. Maybe it's because I used to, you know, get my ass beat by her in Tekken 7.
I'm too used to Tekken 7.
But I just don't really struggle with this character, even though she plays hard neutral. And Lars sucks ass.
I knew he's gonna do a fucking low.
Like, I think it's still too early for people to use Kunimitsu. Anyways, let's move on, okay? I want to talk about some other fighting games. I think we're done talking about Tekken 8. Now that I got to GoD6, we can kind of put it on hold, just because I don't think it's worth it to fight people God 4 and God 5 to get points, man. Like, it's just like you're losing 3K if you lose a set, dude. Like, who in their right mind would do this?
That's why running one.
Like, I'm not insane enough to want to go fucking do that. That shit's a fucking headache, you know. And the Wi-Fi bug, get the fuck out of here. All right, anyways, I'm complaining. I want to talk about some other fighting games, okay? It's just something you do, I guess, when you're deep into fighting
his like
games.
little
That's
brother
really it. Like, when you play one fighting game and you understand it to a certain extent, it's just, how can you not look at the other, you know, your other brothers and sisters among you? You know what I mean? It's so funny to say that. Anyways, the other fighting games that are Among Us, Sussy? Like, you know, Avatar, right? Avatar has just been released. I don't think you guys care about my opinion, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. I think Avatar, it's like, I don't want to say it's dead on arrival, but dude, 12 characters, my man. 12 characters in the game is bare bones.
That's not even a counter hit. I'm holding back.
I just think that, you know, it's really cool. It's hand animated and shit, but it just looks like wonky, dude. I don't know how to explain it. It just doesn't look as fluid as like Skullgirls. You know what I mean? There's something about it that just looks a bit, you know, like rough around the edges in my eyes.
I tried to
sidestep
sidestep
kind of fucking weird, you know?
Like,
I mean, if you're into Avatar, that's cool. I never watched the show. I think that shit's too weeb for me. I'm not into it. But Avatar is just so lacking in its content, and this reminds me a lot of how hard it is to make a fighting game nowadays. Like, even when I was playing Tekken 7, I was so inspired by the game. I started to have ideas to make fighting games. But if you look really deep and just making a, you know, new IP for fighting games, it's hard, you know. It's really, really hard. You see all these new like fighting games come out with like horror slashing fighting games and shit. Like, I forget what those called. It's pretty much bound to be dead on arrival, dude. Like it's so hard to
I tried to do
foster like
shit.
you know, attention, get a rising, you know, momentum going on to make people happy. Like you have to have fucking good rollback. You gotta have a good community, a fucking thriving locals, host tournaments, making sure that, you know, you're reading all these patch notes, you know, making sure that all these players are not complaining if there's anything broken. Like, there's just so much shit you have to do in a fighting game. That Avatar, man, I don't know. Like, even Invincible, dude, I don't know if Invincible is, like, tight. You know what I mean? I don't know if that shit's tight or not, you know. I just don't know. New fighting games are so hard, you know. And speaking of new fighting games, Tokon just came out. How is this game that just came out, like, you know, beta, early access beta type shit, and motherfuckers are already hosting tournaments for this game? You know what I mean? How is that possible, dude? It's, in my eyes, it's kind of like when there's a new fucking Call of Duty map coming out, you know, for zombies, and people are searching for Easter eggs day one and posting everything online. Like, can't you guys just take your fucking time to enjoy the game, guys? I know it's a fighting game and you need locals and shit to come out, but can people just please enjoy the game before trying to make like such a competitive scene out of it? You know, like, oh man, once a competitive, like, dude, this is why competitive scenes die out so quick. Everyone is just like, oh man, there's too much issues at the competitive level. Oh my god, you know, no one wants to show up to locals, no one wants to show up to these tournaments. Because, oh man, there's too many bugs. There's too much things you have to consider already. You know, oh my god, this character's too strong. You gotta nerf this, otherwise the scene dies. It's like, dude, no one has time to even digest any of the things that the devs have pushed out. You know what I mean? For any fighting game, it's crazy that even, you know, like I said, Tokon just had a beta, and people are already like, oh yeah, we gotta host a tournament for it. I just think that's like a bit too fast. You know what I mean? Isn't that just kind of crazy? It's like getting laid on the first date. Like, guys, chill the fuck out, man. It ain't that fucking serious.
Cheap.
Like, goddamn. Anyways, I want to try out Tokon, but I've never been into fighting games. I mean, 2D fighting games, okay? There's just something so unique about Tekken. I guess, you know, in a sense, it's grounded to realism, right? You could just sidestep things. I hate being stuck in a corner in a throw loop or assist loop, you know? I hate that shit. That shit sucks. But you know, like, if you really look at Tekken, right, from a fighting martial arts standpoint, you could do all the moves that the characters do. Like, most of them. You could do all the moves that the characters does in real life. If you wanted to learn martial arts, you could just play Tekken, and you could learn martial arts from Tekken. Like, isn't that the crazy thing about it? But, you know, it really sucks that there's not really any 3D fighting games that are super good. I know DOA is out, but let's be honest, man. DOA, like, it's a baby's game. Anyways, yeah. You know, like, Tekken is so unique. And I guess the only thing that I'm really looking forward to is Virtua Fighter 6. I'll be honest, man. Virtua Fighter does look pretty realistic and, you know, real martial arts. But the only thing that I hate about Virtua Fighter is that they have a block button, a guard button, man.
Dude.
And I just hold back to block. Oh my god. Anyways, that's all I want to talk about. You know, slow down with the new games, guys. That's really all I'm saying. Like, I really do feel like because games are consumed so fast, that's probably why Avatar is so bare bones, dude. 12 characters, my man. 12 characters. Barely any content in the fucking game. $30. Like, what is going on? Just take your time, Dad. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm done. Watch some GoD6 gameplay. Your boy made it, man. GoD6 Wi-Fi laws. Let's fucking go, my man. I'm just gonna leave my, you know, fucking data if you want to look at it, because I love looking at my data. It's really fun to see where you go up and down, you know. Good matches, bad matches. What was I gonna say? At the time of recording, I am the 31st Lars in America, dude. In America. Let's fucking go, dude. 31st, I'll be honest, I didn't think that I'd be the 31st, you know what I mean? I just thought it'd be like, damn, there's so much Lars players out here. top 31. I was like, I'm very close to hitting that 30 thing. Very close. But that's cool, man. That's fucking cool. I've been playing this dude for like 10 years. A Lars player for over, about 10 years. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, that's all I want to say. Have fun, guys. Get to GoD6. If I'm going to give you advice for playing Lars into GoD6, you have to do forward 1, 2, 3 at the wall. That Oki shit is so strong. You're going to see in the gameplay, I try so many times to do forward 1, 2, 3, but I get WoW running 1, or I just fuck up the whole combo because they slump down too far. And I'm not going for a down 3-1 when I should. Alright? I just love that Oki shit so much. Even if down 3-1 were to kill you, I would do forward 1, 2, 3 because I love that Oki shit. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, well he knows. No.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Can't even.
Final round.
It's like so crazy how you can just play Bozo. Unblockable, bro. Dude, just dog. All he does is just go forward.
Fight.
Look at that shit.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm holding back. Excuse me.
Round 3. Fight.
Dude, look at this shit. He just regained all his health back. This is why I grabbed so much. Look at this shit, dude. And look at how much shit he's just like, I'm just gonna throw my armor move out. I don't give a fuck. There's 1+2. Wow, that doesn't even launch him from behind. He just did a single jab. My orbital would have hit his ass.
Final round. Fight.
Press the one, man. Grabbing. Like, look at how.
Round one. Fight.
What happened?
Round two. Fight.
You see this shit I have to just take?
Round three. Fight.
I pressed the one, dude. I think I pressed it. I don't think.
Round one. Fight.
That is so. Like, I'm like, oh man, she can do anything.
Fight.
What the fuck is going on? Like, I'm getting off axis. Like, dude, what is going on with our axes here? Like, we are just not hitting any. That's what's throwing us off right now. Oh, I ducked too late. And that was a while standing 2-1. That was a while standing 2-1. Double Wi-Fi doesn't make anything better.
guess you
Round
back to.
1. Fight.
Okay. Like, I sidestep blocks, but, you know, that's a very fun game. Should just let go, dude. I knew he was gonna press. I should have just done it.
Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Oh my god. I was like, he could rage art at any fucking time, but I don't know if it's in his.
Fight.
Oh, I thought she was gonna do the crazy fucking roll. Oh, try to sidestep. But she fucking delay some shit.
Final round. Fight.
I'm holding back. I'm holding back. I guess.
Round 1. Fight.
The sweet
Round
dude.
2. Fight.
Lars gonna.
Round 3. Fight. Fight.
Wow, I didn't even press. I didn't even press, dude. There goes all my fucking points.
Round 1. Fight. All right. Round 2. Fight.
I keep ducking.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice.
Round 4. Fight.
That'd be like awful. Too much tap, man.
All right. Final round. Fight. Round 1. Fight. 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 1. Fight.
Too much.
Round 2. Fight.
I ducked. Oh my god, nice pump. Oh, I'm dead. Rage right? Down back four. Down back four.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
It's so sweaty.
Round
We
1.
both know how fucked up this shit is.
Fight.
Fighting alright. Try to sidestep that. Like, why am I not able to do anything?
Round 2. Fight.
I can't do anything there.
Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Ooh, he's never seen this shit before.
Round 1. Fight.
Two, then two, you fuck. To do back to. I was thinking, oh, I might have to rush up.
Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 1. Fight.
Dude, fucking DLC pack dash. It's like, yeah, phantom hitbox.
Round 2.
Dumb hitbox.
Fight.
Then two, man. I was like, she got too many options right now.
Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Oh my god.
Not what I meant to do. Better do Den.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Oh my. What is going on?
Round 3. Fight.
Now this is where the game gets fucking hard. Dude, that move is too good.
Round 4. Fight.
God, I pressed 1 and 2. Dude, that move is too fucking strong, man.
Final round. Fight.
Oh my fucking god.
Round 1. Fight.
Dude, what is this shit? I tried to sidestep. I'm too fat. Alright, man. They're just in wild running.
Two. Fight.
Afraid he might muscle armor.
Round three. Fight.
Hold on, Vatos. God, he could have just down for a 2-1 there. Some shit like that. Pressed 1, man. Oh, unbelievable. Look at this shit. I'm +2, bro. It does not matter. Let's fucking go, dude. Holy fuck. Forever. Evasion. Alright. %,